Compass FM. Right now, as we do every Wednesday morning at around this time, we head towards the seat of power for the Hurunui district and into the Mayor's office, Marty Black. Good morning, Marty. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you, Kerry. How are you?
Thanks for asking. I'm actually I'm going okay. There was a couple of news stories that popped up, one of them in particular that I'd like your comment on in regards to the health of the citizens around Amberley and some of the stock around that particular area as well. A report is due. This is in regards to the fire from 2 or 3 weeks ago, even a month or so ago now. Has that report been able to be given to you yet?
Look, I haven't got a full briefing of the detail of that report at this stage, but we have got a meeting tomorrow, councillors, Hurunui District councillors, with our ECAN councillor, Councillor Claire Mackay. So I do anticipate that we will get a heads up on what's in that report, and of course I'd be expecting that ECAN would make that report available to our community, because there is, rightly so, some interest or a high level of interest around that. So that's what I anticipate at this point.
Okay, well, if there's no news, we can't really delve down deep into the fact that there is no news yet. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm unaware of the news at this point. I'm unaware of the detail of that report.
Yep. We'll probably hear from it, and we'll have a look at it, and we'll more than likely talk to you about it next week. Now, there is, obviously, when you're doing your plans for the year and other bits and pieces, there is, do we put the rates up? Do we keep the rates down? Do we do anything other bits and pieces? The conversation has been had, and the rate situation in Hurunui. Fill us in on that one there, Marty.
Yeah, thanks, Kerry, for the opportunity to speak about our proposed rate increase for, we've done a lot of work on our long-term plan, so that's an opportunity for councillors to look at where we are in the Hurunui and where we would like to get to over the lifetime of a 10-year period and beyond in many states. But we are proposing an 8.49 increase in year one of our long-term plan, dropping back 4.9 for years 2 and 3, and then 2 for the life of the 10-year plan. And I guess I just wanted to share with the listeners the rationale behind that. Because of COVID situation last year, we dropped the rate to reflect the uncertainty that many of our residents were facing with COVID-19 impact. So part of that rate increase is to catch us back up and reinsert some of the awards and grants, our earthquake strengthening building rate that we put on hiatus for last year. So getting those back into our systems and then projecting forward to the 8.49 is we really as council strategically want to reduce our roading debt that we had been used for a period of time now to offset our rate increases. So we strategically have made that decision to actually remove that roading debt, and that gives us a little bit more headroom going forward to manage future-proofing our district, I guess. So that's the rationale behind it, and of course that will be coming out for our community to give us some feedback as to whether we're heading in the right direction in that regard. So we do welcome that in the coming month, really.
Absolutely. When you put it out for public consultation, do you normally get negative response to any proposal for increases, or do you get people who come along and go, okay, I can see where you're going, I understand this, and you get a bit of a pat on the back sort of situation? What sort of split is that?
It's actually quite balanced, I believe. The people that do take the time to report back, submit either negative or positive, have really given it some thought, and I think that's really considered opinion. So it is generally quite balanced, but it's hard to know really. I mean, the world has changed, the economy's changed, so it's important that in a democracy people have a chance to be part of that submission and actually give us their viewpoint as to whether your council has made a considered approach to the finances and the long-term strategy and planning for our district. So we welcome feedback, to be honest.
And that's really important. That more than likely, and I'm just putting it out there, that more than likely those that provide feedback have been giving feedback for a long time, and that some who may think, oh my goodness, they can't do this, or oh gee whiz, I actually agree on that, can keep it quiet quiet. You want as many people to feedback as much as they possibly can.
Exactly, because that's really valued and it's really add to the final. I mean, this is a proposal, so this proposal will be confirmed in the passage of time, about June, I think, towards the end of June. So, that in the meantime, we want to listen, we want to value the recommendations, and then that would be considered in that final from the draft going to be a confirmed status. So really important we're here and people take time and give us feedback. Of course, as you say, both positive and negative is important.
Absolutely. Okay, now here's one. I'm just going to drop it on you, Mari Black, the Mayor of the Hurunui District. Someone at work has done an amazing job this week. Who's the Hurunui District employee of the week?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, you really have got me thinking. There's so many of them. I could name heaps of them that should be employees of the week.
Oh, okay then. Oh, then, hey, you all get the banana today. You all get the chocolate fish. Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, it's a great team that you're leading, and I very much appreciate you taking the time to come on Compass FM every week and share your thoughts and aspirations for the region around North Canterbury, and we do appreciate you coming on. So we'll do it again next Wednesday. What do you reckon?
Oh, look, it's an absolute privilege and a pleasure. Thank you, Kerry.
Mari Black, Mayor of the Hurunui. We'll catch up with her next week.
Compass.